So you're fluent in English, but you still can't help but get stuck in conversations. So I like to refer to these as sticking points. We all have them in our conversations, even native speakers, but sticking points are so huge for people who are non-native and for people who have been learning English as a second language, but there are just still certain moments, certain situations, certain personality types that trigger you and they become sticking points. Sticking point is when you are trying to speak, you are trying to flow in your communication, but you just get stuck. There's like a mental barrier in your mind that prevents you from being able to speak clearly, coherently, and efficiently in your English language. So I want to share 3 different things with you today that's going to really help you to break these sticking points. How can you maneuver and overcome these obstacles as an English learner? Because it's really important for you to focus on it, to fix it, and for it to not become a reoccurring problem. When things become a reoccurring problem, it means that you have not done something to change and that you have not addressed it, especially not at its root cause. The root cause is what you really have to address, okay? So the first thing that I really want to discuss is how you can start trusting your brain more. So I like to use this term, start trusting your brain, because when we speak and when we have a conversation, just like how I'm speaking in this video right now, I trust my brain to be able to communicate the way that I want to communicate. If you don't trust it, it means that when you go to speak, you can't flow so naturally because you are constantly still processing information in the front of your mind rather than in the back of your mind, and this really causes your thoughts to get clogged. And typically a symptom of this is when you always choose to express yourself in a simple way, in a basic way, compared to expressing yourself using phrases, using expressions, using more fun terms, using nuanced ways of expression, using more subtle ways of expression. And if you don't trust your brain, it really becomes a barrier. It really becomes a barrier in your English communication, especially when you're at work, especially when you're with colleagues, and even when you're in social situations, when you are connecting and networking with people in English. Okay, so how can you start trusting your brain more? Well, you need to do exercises that really help you to gain that confidence in English and to be able to start trusting yourself more. Because when you start to flow in your English conversational ability, you start to trust your brain more. So you need to do drills that simulate the certain situations that you find yourself in, and you need to start speaking more, flowing more, developing more. And if you head to valo.com, this is where we have a coaching platform that really helps you to hone in on your